Yellow, yellow, yellow. Sim standard, sim community. Everybody, this is the Kingsman, man. I just wanted to come out, man, let my voice be heard. Like sim football critic said, I'm gonna let my voice be heard, man, and just get off the wall, man, and you hit this dance floor, man. um, Man, I had a few points I wanted to bring across. I talked to, um, well, I was on Twitter with Azure Effect and Sim F Ball Credit, man. We was chatting about, some of the haters and, their their whole stance on, people saying what they say, comments and all this crap, man. And I was just saying, look, haters gonna be haters, point blank. And one thing I see, not only with the Sim Standard, man, but with other people, man, it's like they don't want to embrace their voice. They have a voice in the community. The Sim Standard, even from its infancy, had a voice based on the union of Apex and Ryan Moody and Brozels and Versus and the heavy hitters of the time that were doing the sim football critiquing. And I mean, even with Sim F Ball and Azure Effect and Shakedown and Smitty and Pass Get and all you cats, man, True Sim Gamer. I mean, all you cats now, man, is doing it, man. Much respect, but I just believe this is my opinion. This is not a hate. This is my observation. I'm just saying. It seems like even with you go back to the Ryan Moody situation. Hate to bring it up, but um, I didn't think he was hating. I really didn't think he was hating, man, when he was saying what he was saying. I think that he was, speaking what he was believing. He was saying what he thought was he assumed to be his overreaction from from Sim Standard at the time about Madden 13, which is his opinion. He has every right to it. He's earned it. You know, he has the weight to say what he wants to say on YouTube. He's been doing it a long time. Him and Apex. They one of the more respected critics, sim football critics, or sim. No pun intended, but sim critiquers of football on YouTube. Um, and their opinion is respected by a lot of people. A lot of people want to see Apex come back. I do. I'm one of them. Um, I'm gonna speak on his video in a minute, but I think that from what was birthed out of a 2K versus EA beef or dispute, this thing has since the release of Madden 13 has come more about you know y'all 2K side saying, man, y'all sold out, man. Y'all let EA come in and buy y'all out, which is stupid. Um, but at the same time, it's folks are saying, well, look, man, we just trying to, just trying to advance the game that's out, which I agree with. But everybody that is 2K preferable, meaning that people that prefer 2K, not all of them that have an opinion that's differing from Sim Standard is a hater, and vice versa. You know, everybody that is trying to work with EA or even not even on EA side, just working with them and trying to get a better game is a betrayer, man. I mean, bottom line, it should be balanced. We should be seeking balance in this thing. Everybody's voices should be heard without a whole bunch of nonsense going on as far as in the comments and in the videos, cussing folk out and stuff. That's it's not cool, man. It's not cool. Shout out to Big Play Killer though, man. Shout out to you, dude. You doing your thing, man. Shout out to you. My thing is this, man. I just do not. want this community to suffer um, anymore and lose their voice that they've gained because of foolishness, man. Because of people buying down the foolishness, and for people just not being sensible and reasonable about their opinions. Um, one thing I was saying to Azure and to some of our critic, they didn't really get it, but this is what I'm gonna say on the video. You know, self-standard, digital pigskin, Apex is free. Everybody, man, J Music, anybody that has more than 50 subscribers, you have a voice. You're influencing somebody to do something. And you have a voice not because you want to have a voice, it's because people want you to have their voice because you speak for them. You know, it's not because you just, all good and you just all great. I mean, point blank, Natural Motion ain't coming to you wanting you to come to their studio to look at their game and want improvements if you ain't got no voice. EA is not want you coming to their community today if you don't have a voice. If you don't have some influence in the game, um, well, else everybody be going. It'll be E3 all over again. Everybody be going up, going down there to play it. You know, if it wasn't some buffer there of only one people with voices and influence to come, show the game, look at the game, test it, get opinions, come back and tell your people, hey, it's all good. They're making changes. It's not like the old stuff. They're going in a different direction, you know? And, soon as y'all realize this, the sooner we realize the voice we have in the internet space, in the YouTube space, in the sim community, the better off we have, man. The better off we are. I mean, I just think that you're selling yourself short if you don't believe that you have a greater voice than what you do. You're doing yourself and the people that follow you a disservice if you try to shy away from, being a leader in the community. And that's what self standard is. That's what other people are in the community. Digital pigskin, people that have been doing this for a while, and got, subscribers out the yazoo, man. You don't get subscribers if you're not doing or saying anything. You don't get haters if you don't have anything somebody else is wanting. You get haters when you're doing something, when you're progressing. That's all I was saying. So, man, just think about that, man. I'm not saying to agree with me. I mean, put your stuff in the comments if you don't. If you do, good, cool. If you don't, cool. you know. But all I'm saying is, man, just chew on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people. The thing about people, man, and in their human nature, man, people love to worship people. People love to worship things, man. And it's no fault of the person that they're worshiping, but it's just in the nature. It says in people's nature, we want to worship money, cars, clothes, buy a new house and all that. It's just part of our human nature, which is a whole nother discussion. But, we'll chat about that later. But all I'm saying is this, man. Don't shy away from that voice, man. Don't shy away from the influence. I know we all grown men. We have houses. We have families, kids. I don't have kids yet, but maybe God bless me one day. But I do have a wife. Do have a job. You know what I'm saying? And we have responsibility. This whole thing is a hobby anyway. It is. I mean, we realize that. So to trivialize it, it doesn't make it any better, But we do use this as a platform. In any hobby, it's a hobby because we love to do this. We like to watch videos about the new shiny football game. And what's it gonna be about? And who's gonna be in it? And what's the features? And I mean, that's just part of the deal, man. But don't trivialize it. Just be that leader. It goes for J Music, everybody, man. I mean, if you don't like Madden, be that leader. Lead the charge, man, for for what you believe. And I can't. You know what? I can't even get down on anybody that disagrees with Sim Standard. You know what I'm saying? I can't be down on those people, man, because that's what they believe. But we just all have to be respectful when we come on this medium, this YouTube, and say what we say, man. You don't have to like me. You don't have to agree with me. Just be respectful, man. Everybody deserves a little respect. You know, when it comes to this thing right here. So, mainly my point. Basically, you know, the Apex video is awesome. You know, good to hear him again. I don't agree with everything he said, but deserve his voice deserves to be heard. He's earned it. You know, hope to hear some more as far as other things and football and stuff like that. Keep it, keep the videos coming out. Um, I just feel like man, we need everybody's needed, like Sim Ball said, man. Sim Football Critic. Everybody's needed, man. I agree with him wholeheartedly on that. But we just have to have balance and be respectful, man. We shouldn't jump on somebody's bandwagon or jump on somebody's case if we agree or disagree on them so hard to where we are tearing down something that's good. I mean, we finally got the ear of EA. These big time multi-billion-dollar industry cats that, when Ian Commerce was in there, he wasn't giving us the time of day. Now they got the Sim Standard coming in there, shout out to them, man, going in there, man, giving an opinion, giving us some view of what should be in the game after a long time, and that's one of the things I disagree with Apex on. I don't think necessarily Sim Standard lost their way per se. I just think they realize they're being realistic, man. Realistically, unless 2K comes out in this couple weeks with this big announcement talking about a football game, I mean, EA the only boat rowing, man. We got to get on. I mean, not unless you gonna stop playing football games or either keep 2K8 rolling or backbreaker rolling. 2K the only new thing coming out. And me, I'm not a 2K lover or hater. I'm not an EA lover or hater. I'm just a football lover. I love sim football. I play sim football. I'm all about it. Whether it be EA or 2K. I'm the peacemaker in this, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm neutral. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to it, I agree, with both sides on certain points, man. But, one thing about it, I just think that we shouldn't be so gun holder to it, blind to the fact. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be so gun ho to be blind to the fact, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't agree, if you think 2K is better, man, keep playing that game, dude. Keep playing it. It's yours. You bought it. Go get them roster updates, man, from BB Highlights, man. Shout out to him for putting in time and effort, man. He ain't got to do that. Get them joints, man, and play them joints, man. Or wait on EA, however you want to do it. All I'm saying is, we as a community must unite under the football standard. Not under EA, not under 2K. We want sim football, realistic as possible, to replicate on our Xboxes and PS3s. You know what I'm saying? Point blank in the story, man. I mean, whether you think Sim Standard sold out, that's your opinion. I don't think so. My opinion, I don't think so. I don't think at all. I think they being realistic about the situation. It is. It is what it is. We can wish for 2K all day, but 2K ain't in the game no more, man. I mean, but the only game they have out, it's a good game. And if that's what you behind, keep playing that, dude. But I also don't think everybody that has a different opinion from some standard is a hater. I think they have a different opinion. So, you know, that's my point of view from the wallflower, man. You know what I'm saying? Been on the wall in the club, man, just sitting back looking at y'all fighting the club. Throw your bottles, you know what I'm saying? Flip your chairs up, man. You know, stop all that, dude. We all a community, man. There's no community without unity, and we can be unified. And can have unity without uniformity, man. We can have unity without uniformity, meaning we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? We can have unity without uniformity. I ain't gotta look like you. I ain't gotta agree with you. You know, I ain't gotta be a part of your crew. But just know that when it comes to football, some football, I'm with you. I know we agree on that. All we talking about now is methodologies. Who's making the game the best? But we all desire some football experience. All right, man. Put comments below, man. Hey, want me to make another vid? Subscribe and holla back at me, man. I think I'm gonna keep doing this, depending on how many, voice, how many people like my voice, man. Want me to keep doing this? If not, then I go back to the wall, man. Hey, Kingsman, man. I'm out. One.